All right, and we're set to go. Caliph. 34. Caliph, 34 points. Biolye. So there's an option of Yebo. Yes, Yebo scores 31. I think that's what it's going to be doing. Yes, Yebo it is 31 points. Nalinea. I think it's going to be very easy for him to balance as well. Could play N8, scoring just 9, keeping AEI or N. Or NAE, scoring 16. Alright, it does Elan. And that scores 6. Red liner. Red liner comes down for 61 points. And I think there's going to be a challenge. Okay, extra 10 points. Linnnae. Ranin. Ranin, 21 points. Taking out that R from red liner because it's exposing a triple triple. Alright, does 9 instead. And we can see that the first blank has found its way out of the bag. So Mr. Ryan has the first blank alongside CROPIG. and it does cop 15 points, keeping RIG blank as the bingo would not be landing. LATTINE. Current scores 55-117. ET scoring just 2. VIARGT blank. I think you should be considering doing something like baggy for 27. Or there, but I prefer baggy. I think I'll do baggy. 27 points, keeping RT blank. Alright, looks like Mr. Enai has finally drawn. Bingo. So let's see what is going to play here. TLANISE. Tenils and tails, elastine, islin. Tenils scores 68. And I think that's the highest on this board. Second blank on Mr. Jacob's rack. And I think there's going to be a reply. 10 it is. MARENT blank. Let's see the bingo is going to play. There's 91 points. Ramenta right under Tenils, lacing 6 tiles. I think it's one thing to spot the word, and it's another thing to actually find where it's going to land perfectly. Although if it doesn't see that, he has other options. Playing under Vagi, tone arm, or to the S, maybe anestrum or menstrua or trashman. Okay, may seem as though you have spotted Rementa. But actually, playing Ramenta, listing Ramenta under tennis would be wonderful. 92 points. And that's going to take him further in the lead. But I think he's doing Tonam instead. I think that's the second highest. 78 points. Alright, Tonam it is 78 points. Quite a lot of vowels on Mr. Enai's rack. 3 E's, 2 I's, V, and Y. So it could decide to play VC to the S to get rid of 2 I's and 1 E, but then again, it's kind of constraining the board. So doing something like I for 31 isn't too bad, but it leaves 2 I's on his rack. Okay, he does VAE instead, taking out the triple letter score over the A. SHADDNG. Think something like Ganch, 30 points. Playing to the C from Cop. Um, okay, looks like he's doing Glad instead. Glad, 12 points, giving DHNS. IWILEEY. Way, Whale. Way scores 39. Undertone arm. Or Whale, which scores 34. Alway, LWEI. But I'm not sure it would want to do that. The Z and the X still in the bag. Your opponent has any of these two. I think it's just practically going to be you giving your opponent the game. So it's doing way instead. WYE. It's not um, going to play under the M. And we can see that there are no vowels on this rack for Mr. Jacob. FRNCHDS. Although you can score 26 points. C. Alright, CH 26 points. And I think Mr. Enai just changed. And the second blank is out of the bag. So friends, 80 points. Right under glad, forming glade. Alright, 80 points it is. Wow, even after changing EULOZOU. Zeluso, scoring 48, keeping two U's. I wonder if he's going to see that. Or something like Auzo. I think Auzo scores 39, yes, 39. Oof. Or Auzel for 40 points. Alright, it doesn't do any of this. It does duo instead. Duo 15 points, keeping OULZE. I will say Dukes come down 34 points, keeping PITS. Alzel scores 37, but is doing just OU instead, which scores 13. Current scores 204, 374. Mr. Ryan comfortably leading, plays tip 18 points, keeping the J alongside ITS. Lee's Lee's 78 points. A whooping 78 points. Wow. Keeping the Z paid off eventually. 78 points. Lee's. And Jig for 28 points. AOSAUBE. Current scores 282 for 20. Even after the whooping 78 points, Mr. Ryan is still very much in the lead in this game. Seven tiles left in the bag. All right, I think Mr. Enai needs to do something. Okay, so we're waiting for both players to come back to finish the game. Current score is 282, 420. Mr. Jacob in the lead. All right, both players are back. I think Mr. Enai had to use the restroom real quick. Okay, it's Mr. Enai's turn to play. AOSAUEB. Two consonants, five vowels. Current score is 282, 420. All right, it does AUE. AUE for 13 points, taking him to 295. And we see cats come down for 27 points. Think two tiles left in the bag. AOSEOWB. I think you can play something like wait. That's the IT. Wait scores 21. But instead, he plays Gab. Gab scores 14. This is very funny because there's a bingo of Moorish on Mr. Ryan Jacobs' rack, and it's just like um Mr. Enai Doubra gave him the perfect opportunity to, play that bingo, which is quite surprising considering the fact that there's another S outside. And yes, the question now is, would Mr. Ryan spot it? No. Okay. Um. So that is a miss. That was a miss. Moorish, and I think that would have just been the perfect play to end the game. Mr. And I can still take advantage of the triple word score, although you wouldn't do much because this game um, obviously is a win for Mr. Ryan. So you can do something like Woos for 31 points, plan it to move finish. Although I think Mr. Ryan is going to finish first with maybe rims. Yes, rims. Any which way, this game is a sure win for Mr. Ryan. But then again, Moorish, I do not even think he was looking for a bingo. Although it's it's obviously a sure win for him, so it doesn't need the bingo to win. But then again, it should have been very wonderful to see the play. All right, those Wolves, 28 points. And Mr. Ryan finishes with Rims for 42 points. Final scores should be 337 to 521. Congratulations to Mr. Ryan Jacob. Excellent play from both players. Um, yes, this is round five. We'll be back with round six. Please don't go anywhere. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with round six very, very soon.